I'm Quinton, Rampage Jackson. This is me, outside the cage. The one main message that I always give to kids, like when I meet them in person, if they, sometimes, kids don't really take to people, but if kids take to me and it's like the right time, the main message that I try to give kids, like, be confident in yourself and don't, let people like steal your shine, your confidence. And a lot of kids are cruel to each other, and a lot of people poke fun at everybody. But my main message is to kids, like, be careful who you hang around. And I just want to teach that type of stuff at the gym. Like, kids come, just tell them, like, be careful who you hang around, who your peers are. Don't give to peer pressure, and don't worry about what other people think about you. A perfect day for me would probably be after I kicked it with my kids and had a good time with them, whatever they wanted to do and stuff like that, and had some alone time to myself, and just basically kick back and watch a good movie that I haven't seen in years, or just playing video games and actually doing good at video games for once. That's probably like a perfect day for me. Well, the difference between Quinton Jackson and Rampage Jackson is, the weird thing is, people call me Rampage Jackson. It's kind of cool, I guess, but there's no Rampage Jackson, it's just Rampage. But it's cool though. People call him Rampage Jackson, but I take that. But Quinton is like a big kid, you know what I'm saying? He's like he's a kid that will never grow up, He's just like to joke around and have fun. That's what he mostly like to do. He like to be really silly, like as silly as he want to be. And Quinton don't care what people think about him. He don't care at all if people think he's stupid because how silly he is. And Rampage is just. I actually really don't know Rampage that well, Rampage just have like one objective, and most of the time when I fight, Rampage show up. It's only been a couple of fights where he haven't showed up, and I was like, where's Rampage? When he's gonna come? And Quinton has been left to fight, and I'm like, whoa, what the hell? How come Rampage didn't show up? But when Rampage show up in fights, he just have one objective, and it's just to destroy it. After I'm done fighting, it's no secret, I would like to do movies. It's like a no-brainer, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, like on my Twitter, Rampage for real, shameless plug, but Rampage for real. Anyway, on my Twitter, I noticed like some people talking smack because I want to retire by the time I'm 35 and do movies. Like, I'm getting a lot of smack because after I'm done with fighting, which is no-brainer, a short-lived career, I want to move on to still be a successful entertainer. I still want to entertain people. B.A. Baracus was my hero growing up. I was a big fan of his. A lot of people may not know this about me, but I've never been a big fan of anything. You know how some fans have posters and stuff like that? I was a kid, I had like toys. I liked He-Man, I was a fan of He-Man. I had his toys and Incredible Hulk and stuff like that, but I've never been a big fan. I don't know how to be a big fan. That's why I still don't know how to take the reaction of people being a fan of mine, because I can't really relate to them 100%. I never was a really big fan, but one person I really admired was B.A. Baracus, Mr. T. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a pro wrestler. I grew up in Memphis. Memphis is a big pro wrestling city, My oldest brother got me into it, and my dad, he used to watch it, so I grew up in it. I used to want to be a professional wrestler. I thought I was going to be one. Fans mean the world to me. That's why back in the day, I gave the fans my phone number. And I used to have conversations with them, used to talk to them. When I wasn't busy, I talked to a fan. For hours, I would answer the phone and talk to them and get to know them, because, with no fans, no sport.